Hey guys, it is Alphanaut. I'm back with another video, this time in a slightly different lane to the last synth meditation video. Again, thank you all for the kind feedback on that video. I have ideas on the second one already and we'll be working on that as soon as I wrap up this one. Today we will be taking on an exciting challenge that I have mentioned a bunch of times before. I'm recreating Iggy Pop's iconic track, The Passenger, using the one and only Model Cycles from Elektron. So I have spent the last 2 weeks working on this one. It is the longest I have gotten my ADHD brain to focus on a single project. So I have to pat myself on the back for this one, staying on task for as long as I have. I've curated a bunch of sounds on the Model Cycles and I will be working with them to recreate the song. After we go through the different sounds that we are using, I will show you guys snippets of the pattern programming where we put the sounds together in interesting ways and recreate the original song. And again, little things that make the essence of the song. If we include it in our recreation, the song will be a more faithful reproduction of the original. And then we will rearrange the song to make the song unique to us and give it that little bit of Alphanaut flavoring. And finally, I will perform the track at the very end and put it all together and we will see what it sounds like. And whether you're here to learn, to find inspiration, or just to enjoy the music, there is something in this journey for everyone. And of course, feel free to skip to the very end if you want to see the finished, full-blown performance where we bring our version of The Passenger to life. All right, so first we need to pick the sounds that we want to use on the Model Cycles. So if you listen to the original song, there are prominent basic parts. They are the kick, the snare, the closed hi-hats, tambourine, guitar, and the vocals. That's all I could hear that stood out to me anyway. So I am not worrying too much about the fills and frills of the song because I am rearranging the song anyway. And I am going to put our own little twist in our rearrangement of the song. So I've gone ahead and loaded up a bunch of presets already found within the Model Cycles, which I felt matched the mood of the song the most. So I will put them up on the screen as we are working through this. So track 1 has the kick, which sounds something like this. And then track 2 has the snare. So if you noticed, playing the sound longer, holding it down, gives it a little bit of a different quality than when you just tap it. And that is just the nature of the presets that I picked. But we will see how they work with the song later on. And then track 3 has the hi-hats. And track 4 has the tambourines. A rather percussion sound that mimicked the tambourine the most to my ears. And then track 5 and 6, it gets a little bit interesting. We are deviating from the original arrangement of Iggy Pop. So we are replacing the rhythm guitar with a FM bass on track number 5. And a chord pad sound on track number 6 to play the chords. And this will give us a unique Model Cycles flavor and FM flavor, which will make it sound quite unique and very different from the original song. Okay, so that was it for the sounds. So on to pattern programming. So this song is at 135 beats per minute and it is fairly straightforward musically, so it shouldn't be too much of a drama programming it into the Model Cycles. the Model Cycles and most other Elektron brand sequences, which is these numbers down here. So these sequences are laid out in 16 steps, so 1 to 16, and there are 3 or rather 4 pages of 16 steps, which adds up to a total of 64 steps. So 64 steps in 4/4 musical time gives us a bar of music for every 16 steps. So 4 pages would make it 4 bars of music, and that's perfect for us because the chord progression that Iggy Pop plays extends over 4 bars and then repeats and loops itself. So it's gonna be rather straightforward to program it in with 4 pages of 16 steps, and that should take us through one iteration of a chord progression. The chord progression in the Passenger is a 4-bar loop, which goes from A minor, F to C to G, and then A minor, F to C to E. So that is the chord progression. So I have programmed that in, and guys, this is what it sounds like. Let me switch off the rest of the tracks and let's have a listen for the first time, the chord progression of the Passenger. So I love that chord pad that I picked for this song. It is very harmonically complex. It sort of flits through different notes within the chord, and it really fills up the space in the song, which doesn't have too much instrumentation otherwise. So we really need something that will fill up a lot of space, and I've put up the reverb on it to nearly the maximum, and that should really fill out the track quite well. So after the chords, we can look at the kick and snare and hi-hat pattern. So I always like to lay down the melody first, which I myself as a musician am most attracted to, and then after that I add the drums. So if we go have a look at the drums, we have the kick, the snare and the hi-hats. Let me switch that all on and maybe switch off the chords for a minute. And maybe let's just look at the kick. So the kick is a pretty straightforward rock drumming pattern. It's sort of on the 1 and 3 beats, and the snare is on the backbeat, the 2 and the 4. The hi-hats is on every beat, so it will sort of fall on every beat of the metronome. So if we look at the kick and the pattern, it's on the 1 and the 9. So that is equivalent to the 1 and 3 beats. So the way the sequencer is set up, it has 4 subdivisions for each beat. So the metronome, if you notice, it'll go from 1 to 5 to 9 to 13. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it moves on to the next page. But as it's sort of moving through these 16 steps, each metronome beat has 4 subdivisions in it, and that is so that you can program in 16th note rhythms. But like I said, the drumming pattern for the Passenger is fairly straightforward. The kick is on the 1 and the 3, and the snare, if we go to track number 2, is on the 2 and the 4. So let's have a listen to the kick and the snare. So that was the kick and the snare. So if we bring in the hi-hats in, we can see what the hi-hats sound like. But before that, let's have a look at the hi-hats. As promised, the hi-hat is on every beat. So with the hi-hats together, this is what it sounds like. So there is a additional programming tip for the hi-hats. So the hi-hats, I have nudged each of the hat a little bit off time. So this is to give it a little bit of a swing feel. If you listen to the original song, you will see that the song is not quite on the beat. It's a little bit swingy. So in order to give that feel, I've sort of nudged the notes. So the first note, I've nudged it a little bit back in time. And the second note, I've nudged it a little bit, again, a little bit back. And then what have I done here? So it's all just a little bit back. So all of the notes are just a little bit off time, and that is to give it a little bit of a lazy feel. And I have done that across all the pages, if I'm not wrong. So that gives it a little bit of a lazy swinging feel. So there's one more major percussive part in the song, which is the tambourines. And the tambourines are pretty much just following the snare. So if we look at the tambourine, it's again put on beat number 5 and 13, which is on the backbeat. So all together with the tambourines, the hi-hats, the snare and the kick, this is what it sounds like. Okay, the final bit is the bass. So the bass I have used to program in the rhythmic component of the rhythm guitar, which gives the song its entire feel, in my opinion. It's the strumming pattern of the rhythm guitar is what makes the passenger the passenger. So I have programmed it in. As you play it on the guitar, this is where the steps go in on beats 3, 5 and 7 and 11, 13 and 15, and that's just the same through all the different pages. And what's interesting is that these are also played in not a straight fashion, but with a little bit of a swing. So I've done exactly that. I've nudged the notes a little bit back, and then this one a little bit forward in time, and then this one a little bit back as well, just to again give it a little bit of a swingy feel. So all together with the bass, this is what the drums and the bass sound like. And finally with the chords, this is what it sounds like. Anyway, the time is finally here for your viewing pleasure. I hope you guys like this one. Here is the performance of The Passenger by Iggy Pop, covered by yours truly, the one and only Elektron. Thank you for joining me on this little breakdown video. I hope you guys enjoy this one.
I am a passenger, and I ride through the city's backsides.
And there you have it, folks. Our journey through Iggy Pop's The Passenger with the Elektron Model Cycles has come to an end. From breaking down the song's essence to recreating its iconic sound, I hope this session has been enlightening and enjoyable for you as it has for me. Music is all about exploration and creativity, and together we have embraced that both today. So if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It helps keep the channel growing and keeps the music flowing and keeps me motivated to keep putting out new content and videos. If you have thoughts or insights or requests for future videos, drop a comment below. I love hearing from all of you, and I will reply to everyone because the community is still small and I am able to do that. And with that, guys, I'm Alphanaut signing off again. Thank you guys for joining me today, and remember, the music never stops if you and I will never stop making music. See you guys on the next one.